So last time you were at the Swallowtail Festival, Nash didn't do anything because I'm a terrible person. You fought a bunch of goblins, killed them all except for one.
Yeah, we saved one.
Scary one.
Yeah, the fancier caster looking one.
That was harder to hit.
You knocked out.
We just heard a screech, right?
But she's unconscious.
I believe we were reveling in our victory when a fair maiden screamed for help down the way.
More like a fair man and
Fair man and...
Well, maybe we
Oh,
just...
man.
fair gentleman screaming from up north. Help! Help! Somebody help! And you hear a dog frantically barking as well.
I guess we gotta go now. The goblin's gonna kill the dogs.
Fear not, we're on our way.
Bum, ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum.
That's Rock Thor's theme song.
And we're moving over here.
Oh.
You're coming up from the south, in between those two buildings. And you see... I'll let you put your guys down in a minute, because...
Oh.
It's fine, you can move them. Because as you get close, you see... around the dog...
No, doggy.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see around the dog 3 more of these same goblins.
Oh, yikes. Oh. Oh, there's the fair maiden.
So you see three of these goblins sort of harassing this dog, and they've cornered it. And it looks like they're waiting. They're not killing it, they're just cornering it, and they're waiting to give the kill to this guy.
Goblin Commando.
who is riding on a really nasty looking oversized rat. Looks sort of like an oversized rat. It's really gross. Just like mangy, no fur, really big front teeth, pointy ears, and just a nasty rat-like tail. But he's riding on top of it.
This
He's
one of those
slowly-
things they refer to as goblin dogs.
Yes,
This
it's
is a goblin. Oh my gosh, that's
So
disgusting.
and it's not actually a dog, which is why it's okay for goblins to. So he's slowly approaching the dog as if he's going to be the one to deliver the killing blow. And over to your right, you see this guy hiding behind a rain barrel. And he's, somebody help! They're going to kill my dog! He's just sort of frantic over here, cowering behind this rain barrel. He's very dandy. He's dressed very well. He's very stylish. He looks like he has a lot of money. So these goblins are distracted, so you do get a surprise round.
Ooh. Excellent.
So you can go ahead and we'll roll for initiative, and then you can do your surprise roundy round.
Ooh, that's how
Spicy.
we start. Okay, I've got a roll on here for initiative. I'm keeping what I rolled.
All right, surprise round to you guys. We'll skip the
Awesome.
baddies, and then we'll go back around.
Do we get a full move standard swift?
Just a regular surprise, so just a standard,
Just
which I
a
think you
standard.
can charge, right?
I don't think so. I think you need a move and a
I
standard.
think you can
to
charge at half speed.
Yeah, you can partial charge.
Can you?
Partial
Is that,
charge.
that's a thing?
Yeah,
Word.
Pretty sure.
I was looking up charge today, so
So I could move I could just move my speed?
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
half of a charge, yeah.
Word. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to yell, "Stop, fiend!" and I'm gonna smite evil on this commando boy.
Oh boy,
I get one of those a day, and I'm burning it
nice.
because commando is scary.
Name.
So what this is gonna do is I get a bonus equal to my charisma on attack rolls against that guy, and I get charisma bonus to my AC against that guy, which is 4.
Nice.
I also get a bonus to damage equal to my level, which sadly is just 1. But so
does
I'm gonna
that
do that.
stay? Does that stay on you, or is that like limited to a number of turns?
It is on him until he dies or I dismiss it.
I see.
Until they are dead or the next time I rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but like I said, I only get one of those a day
Right.
right now. So it's smited. I'm gonna move to here. Is he? Can I hit him? Like presumably he's like.
Yeah. So sorry, it's a little bit weird because I was trying to put the tokens on. He's how should I do this? He's where the dog is.
I think
he's on
you
top
can
of the
probably stack them, and we can just use
dog.
our.
I'll just move them together.
Yeah, we'll just use our imagination.
He's on. Yeah. He's on top of the dog, so you can attack either the dog or him.
Okay, I'm gonna go for him. It's a 17 on the die.
And try goes to hit her.
What?
Oh, 17 on the die.
Well,
yeah,
17 on the die plus like a lot.
You got that, boy.
Word. How much damage do I do? 2d6. $15 damage.
Good old
You
smite.
hit so hard.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was a +4. +4.
It's
you
only
said?
+1 for
Plus
the
one.
damage. It's +4 to hit though.
Goodness. So he notices you.
Does he? I thought that was pretty under the radar.
he's not looking very happy. He's sort of he's looking very, very, very hurt.
That's good. He's been smitten.
Moten. Alright. Gonna die soon. Alright, let's skip him. Is that Siggy? Sig?
Otherwise known as Alex.
Oh, I thought the dude was going.
You got
Surprise round.
you're surprise round, so he's
Oh,
skipped.
right.
We're skipping all the baddies until next turn.
Okay, so hey, popping a mutagen. How is that an action or?
I think it's a move action, but we only have a standard, so you'd have to do it as your standard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
There's a move.
I think drinking a potion is a move, and I think a mutagen is the same.
Okay. I'm gonna drink my mutagen.
Standard action to drink.
It's a standard?
Standard action. Potions, I think, are also standards.
Damn.
Unless you have fast drinker or whatever.
Yeah, but even that wouldn't work for...
Mutagen, yeah.
Yeah.
We have one standard action right now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just use it for that.
Yeah.
So
You did it good.
I'll be like, this will be tasty, and then glug glug glug.
Yes. Feels good.
Yes.
And he's got a Hulk voice. That's awesome.
And my AC goes up by 2, and my strength goes up by 4.
Mutagen's so good.
Seriously, though.
I don't know where all my dice went. But it's me now, right?
Yep.
Well, considering how well the dice rolled last time we played this, maybe you
I'm,
should just, roll in game.
It's a different one this time. That doesn't work. I've tried that. As Nilly says, DM, it doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna charge the one that Jake's character is next to. Well,
Sort of looking at Jake now that he basically almost decapitated his commander.
that's what I like to hear. Total is going to be 12.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to have you back, Caleb.
Wolf Boy's gonna charge the other one.
Does every character by default just have charge?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just charge.
Okay.
Gives you
Oh my
what?
gosh, he missed.
+2 to hit, -2 AC, I think.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Wait, how long does the minus last?
Just
One
until your
Just
next
whenever
turn.
you charge.
Until your next until your next
Oh, until your next
Your next turn. Yeah.
turn. Okay, so like you're more in danger right now because you charged in there.
Yes.
Yeah, but for Jake there was like no downside because he's gonna go again before
Right. Okay.
before anybody else does anything. He missed 2. Or Ray missed 2.
Yeah, he missed. Sorry.
I forget, is Ray a girl or boy?
Girl.
Oh, we have a girl in the party.
Hey,
You know what? We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna charge.
Virgin.
And that, like, I can account 1 diagonal, right? So that would be
Oh,
10
yeah, I was
range.
gonna say, I was like, that wasn't a charge. But yeah, you're right.
and it's +2,
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing it on the Commando?
23.
Goodness, yeah.
Okay.
Somebody roll as poorly as me, please.
6.
Make me feel welcome.
Alright, so how do you kill him?
What did you say?
How do you kill him?
How do I kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, paint a word picture.
Oh man, well,
Describe it
I'm
to me.
I shove my boarding pike like right in his throat,
Nice.
just like, kind of like, again, 300. It's just like a quick jab.
You do like the Superman
I s-
jump while you like.
No,
You know what I'm
like
talking about?
as I'm sprinting, like you can just like people can feel the wind passing by as their hair just moves a little bit, and they notice I'm coming in, and then my spear just passes right past Jake's ear, and just right in the throat.
But he falls gurgling, clutching at his bleeding neck to the ground behind the dog.
Like Little Mac and Smash when somebody just barely jumps out of the way and then you take it to the face.
It is exactly like a little Mac and
Yeah.
Smash. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Somehow you nailed it.
I know I'm gonna regret asking this, but Jake, what's your character's name again?
Rockthor.
Rock.
Oh, I'm trying to remember them all too. I need a notepad.
Mhm.
Alright, Rock Thor.
If you want an easy way to remember Rockthor, he had a brother named Rollthor.
Oh my gosh. I hate you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, I'm gonna try hit the goblin dog, I guess.
Nasty dog.
Yeah. I don't have smite anymore, but whatever.
What's your character's name?
Kidding me? I missed a.
What's your character's name, Caleb?
Oh, that wasn't me. Nash.
Nash.
Or
With a
Sarah
G?
Nash for long. No.
It's only a 13.
Sarah Nash for
And-
long.
Yeah.
Alex, yours is Sig, right?
13 is enough.
Yeah, Sigis Moon
Oh, word.
Shank.
That's right. That's right.
For long.
Okay.
For long, yeah. Dr.
Wow.
Sigis Moon Shank.
That's minimum damage. 8.
Looking at the wrong thing. Okay, 8 damage. Alright.
That's all I got.
You hit him with a blade. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, great sword.
Cool. And you're just hanging out?
Yeah, we're good here.
Alright. The goblins are upset.
Hey, why?
They're gonna... Do they attack, Rock Thor? I feel like they do.
This is fair.
My issue is you guys' AC is all insane. I have like 0% chance. I gotta roll high, boys.
That bad, huh?
Let's see, what's he sitting on? Okay. This one by Rock Thor has a 10 to hit, which is not gonna do it.
Do I have the lowest in the party with a 14?
14's really low.
It's not really low.
So I'm gonna
I
step
mean,
up
compared to the rest of us.
Oh, yeah.
with a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh no.
there we go.
He's not gonna confirm ever. 15 to confirm.
Against Rockthor?
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
not.
he's got 16.
No.
Yeah, but
Oh,
is his
close,
AC not
close.
lower because of charge?
Charge
Well,
already
charge
went.
was last round.
Oh, it was last round. Oh, that's right, because you went before he went.
Yeah.
So I did almost hit you though. Okay.
Yeah, it was very
No,
close.
Almost good. I mean, it's not like he's putting out. Oh, max damage 4.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, hey,
He scratched you.
ain't nothing.
Your blood.
Almost half my hit points.
And this one is next to Nash. We're gonna take a swing. Natural one.
Oh yes.
From a 20 to a 1.
They attack me like I attacked them.
Oh yeah. So he just completely misses. Alright, Sig.
Diggy's turn. I'm gonna move up. Flanking position.
Does that provoke?
Yeah.
I always forget about
Moving
provoke.
from here to here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're
You
in a
move
threatened square in
within-
the corner square.
Yeah. If you move out of a threatened square.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where was I? I was here.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5. This is. What can I? Can I even go over here? What is
No,
this
that's
area?
a building. That's a building.
Okay.
You can fit
Oh.
to his left. If you want to be in there, you could fit there, but
Whatever, I'll
you're
take
gonna
it.
provoke getting in there. Alright, so he's
You can-
gonna...
Make an acrobatics check to try to not get hit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's,
to try to
what's the
avoid
DC
provoking.
of that?
I think it's
Yeah.
pretty high.
What is that?
I think it's based on their CMD. if I'm
Oh,
not
I think
mistaken.
you're right. I bet you are right.
What does CMD stand for?
Combat
Combat-
maneuver defense.
Hmm.
And CMB is combat maneuver bonus.
So. I would
Combat
just roll.
maneuver but offense.
I would roll a d20 plus my acrobatics total.
Yes, sir.
I will never
Uh,
be making that check.
You have to move at half speed, or you can increase the DC by 10 to move at full speed.
What's the DC?
I
The
did move at half
CMD.
speed.
I literally hate
I moved 15. Assuming that's what that
just
means.
the opponent's CMD. That's the whole. Yep.
Just the CMD.
Yep. Just against their CMD.
So a 10.
Just missed it!
Okay.
Try to
So
get
I
smacked.
take a. Back.
Yeah, except your AC is through the roof right now, right? 18.
19. 19
Oh my
AC,
gosh.
sir.
Oh, so close! Alright, he misses.
The one person that you rolled that high enough on.
I know.
Alright. I'm gonna hit this boy so hard with my spear, hopefully.
Smash him into the ground.
You roll and then it's plus your strength modifier, right? To remind me.
To hit?
Okay. 22.
Oh, yeah.
And
Here comes
then
that 6 damage.
He is flanked. 1 on that damage roll plus
Nice.
6. That's 7 plus 1 plus 1. 8 damage.
Alright, he dies.
Did you? Okay.
How'd you kill that boy?
Do I add strength modifier to the sneak attack die too?
No.
I don't think so, right?
But you
Okay.
had strength and a half, and I think your strength is buffed, so I think you have even more damage.
Oh,
But
my strength and a half, yeah, would have been 9. Would have been 11 points of
Super
damage.
dead.
Gee,
Super dead. Cut his head right off.
Okie doke.
Lopped it.
Just jabbed him. My spear so hard that his head came off.
Alright, Nash.
all right,
There's
I'm
Nash
gonna,
with that non-lethal damage.
Slap
Yep.
him.
I'm gonna try. My character doesn't even take any penalties. This is just me rolling poorly.
Technically, it's all non-lethal if you just don't hit him.
Shut up. That's a. He's not flanked, so that is a 15.
Oh,
God.
not good enough.
Jeez. That was 11. That's the best I rolled so far, I'm pretty sure.
This is the best game.
Alright, Ray's moving up. Oh, hey! That one might hit. That's a 17.
You got him.
Yeah, go Ray. That's 8. 8 non-lethal damage. Yeah.
Alright, he still unconscious
Roll
and
a
dying.
5. Yeah, get out of here.
Is that how that works?
He's just unconscious.
Not dying.
Unless
It's
it's
non-lethal.
Yeah, so it's non-lethal until it reaches their max hit points, and then any extra beyond their max becomes lethal.
Oh.
So it's probably like 1 or 2 lethal damage.
Yeah.
But he's just
Okay.
unconscious. Well, yeah, he's just unconscious.
Alright. We'll
Yeah.
do what kind of icon do we want? There.
There's that face that looks very
There's something.
sad. Oh, that'll work too.
Got arrows in his back.
Yeah.
Alright, he's down.
That's it for me.
Alright. Goblin Commando's dead. The Goblin Dog. Gonna attempt to. Oh, he's down. He's down, so he can't flank. We're just gonna go ahead and do a bitey bite. Come on. Nope. 7.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
It's not good enough. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this doggy rat. Doggy rat?
Rat dog.
Rat
Nasty.
dog. Oh, that. Nope. No. That would be a 7. Do you can you just attack again with reduced? Like you have a reduced chance to hit, right? Or am I
Not until
thinking
you're thinking of 2e.
That's Path of Air.
That's
yeah.
2e. Okay.
Yeah, not until
Yeah, I
you
mean,
have
you
a
get-
high enough.
Yeah,
base
you'll get
attack
multiple
bonus.
attacks at some point, but
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step 5. I want to go here.
walk on over there.
Go right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alex has got a flanking buddy again.
Alright.
Yeah, boy.
Alright,
Ooh, rock door. Alright, we hitting this dog.
finish him.
20 total.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
11.
Super dead.
Bam! Justice!
Alright, the last goblin is sort of freaking out a little bit, but he doesn't really know what to do, so he keeps attacking. One more on Rockthor, because he crit him, or he almost crit him last time.
You can do it, little goblin.
It's an 8.
That's still not
Never
gonna do
mind.
it.
It's
Better
not
than a
good
7
enough.
now.
And then he just sort of starts to back away. Alright, see.
Alright, can I move into the space where this dead guy is? Is that allowed?
Yeah, it's a small creature.
Okay. I'll move into there, and that means this guy's flanked by Aaron, right? Because he's got reach.
That guy's
He
on
is
the ground.
unconscious.
He's unconscious.
But yes,
the,
he is
the icon is bad.
Oh, he's unconscious. Do I not want to kill him then?
Oh sure. Yeah. I guess that is the
That's-
question, right?
That's your prerogative.
I guess he's
What does
not
this
very
do?
much of a threat. I'll move up to here.
Little randomly
Not
colored
any
circles.
effort.
Does this look sleepy?
Yeah, that one I feel like looks pretty unconscious.
Also looks a little bit like a
that one.
burglar.
Yeah.
You also give him like a brown or a green or not a green. That's
Like
bad.
yeah,
a
just a random
brown.
color.
Yeah, just pick a color or something, maybe.
Radioactive.
We'll do red for unconscious but not dying.
Excellent.
Right.
I roll a 17 to attack.
That's a hit.
Okay. Me rolling at 20, not an 8. Uh, 12 points of damage.
Oh, that's a dead goblin.
Would he have died with 9 points of damage? That's the question.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't roll lower than that.
I think
Actually, I
they died
can't roll lower than a
6 or
10.
7.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have 6 HP. So
Goodness gracious. My modifier is 9 right now, so...
it's ridiculous.
We are
9?
playing all strength-based characters.
You guys
so
are
they-
very strong for this first like little bit.
My modifier is 6, but damage is strength and a half.
Like I'm surprised that I even touched Rock Thrower there.
Yeah. That potential crit, that's all that always does.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
it was like 20 was basically I had to roll 20.
Is the dog still alive? I'm guessing so.
Yeah, the dog is. You saved the dog.
Excellent. I give
So-
it a little pat.
So this guy kind of comes up. Oh, thank you. Oh, Kilgore, come here, boy. And he pets him.
Nice.
So you can see him now. He's still a little bit worried looking. You know, he's looking over his shoulder and looking around. He hears a noise from off back to the south and sort of jumps. But he hones in on Rockthorn. Oh, thank you so much for saving us. You saved my dog. How can I thank you?
Oh, thanks are not necessary, citizen. All in a day's work.
Oh, and this guy is played by Alan Tudyk.
Oh, nice.
He's like, you fought so well. I was so surprised. And he's still looking over his shoulder and a little bit worried. I'll need to find a way to repay you. My name's Elder, and I'm staying at the Rusty Dragon Inn. That's it, the Rusty Dragon. And I'll try to come find you tomorrow and thank you in a better way.
Thank you, citizen. I appreciate that. Well, let's we can escort him to the church, right? That's where people are.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be. Oh, you're too kind.
Of course. We go.
So head back
I
there.
tie up this guy with some rope. This goblin boy.
You're like dragging him behind
How
you.
much rope
He's on
you
my
got?
shoulder. He's a small guy.
That's good. I mean, I guess I can give you this. The only one that looks like it has anything of value is the commando on him. The other ones just have like rags and stuff.
What's this commando got though?
He has a potion of cure moderate.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
And
That's
then
pretty spicy.
if you want to take his stuff, he has a small studded leather, a horse chopper, which looks better made than what you would expect for a goblin to have. Like it looks pretty well made. And he has a short bow with 20 arrows.
I will
Don't
take the
forget.
short.
Yeah,
bow.
I was gonna
It is
say,
a small
here we
size
are,
short bow.
Jake.
It is still better than the other ranged weapon I have.
That's fair.
Yeah, all this stuff is small. Yeah.
I will take the short bow, and who wants the potion? Because someone should have the potion.
I can cast cure, so not me.
I will not be needing the potion.
Yeah, give it to Kremek.
Right. Then I can take it, or Alex, if you want it.
Either way, I'll take it. I'm big on potions.
Okay. I should get lay on hands. I think next level. I think. Where the hell are my pencils, dude? There they are.
Do you offer it to Kremek? I'm just, imagining.
Oh yeah, I guess
we
you
don't
guys
really
wouldn't
know about
really
that.
necessarily know about his
I mean,
condition,
yeah.
right?
I've just offered it. Generally.
Oh, thank you, but no, can't be drinking that.
Alright then.
I'm pretty into potions.
That's creepy.
How
but
long does
here
that
you
last?
10 minutes. So
Nice.
I don't know
Okay.
how long it's been.
Like 10 seconds
Yeah,
Okay.
or something. 12 seconds. I think we did 2 rounds.
I think so.
No.
I think
And however
3.
long it took Alden to
But,
talk.
Yeah. Not long. Yeah, land hand's next level.
Well, guys, my wolf I think is out damaging me.
Nice.
You think?
Yeah. To be fair, I think that happens generally with first level characters, but
Yeah, but it's usually not
still.
like 0 to 2 or whatever.
Hey, she did 8,
And you did?
0. In this fight.
Even worse.
It's so good to have you on the
I
team.
think I actually did less than the other. Well, not less than 0, but less than her, and then the other fight too.
I think Rockthor at some point is going to be like, you know, you hit them with the pointy end, correct?
The funny thing is, I am definitely not hitting them with the pointy end.
I know, that's probably why he's so concerned. You are missing and clearly not using it the normal way.
You guys are taking him back to the cathedral.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, so you escort him back to the cathedral. You see Father Xantus is still there, sort of on the front steps, just keeping an eye out. Even though it seems like it might be a little bit dangerous, but you know, most of the fighting is kind of stopped at this point. You hear just some like clanging and clattering off in the distance. You see one guard like run down a side street chasing after a goblin. Get back here, you! And you also see coming up from the south is the inn owner that you sort of met earlier, Amiko.
Oh, yeah.
And you remember she was handing out food from the Rusty Dragon.
Who was she played by?
Constance Wu.
Constance Wu.
Ah, that's right.
So she kind of sees you all coming back with Eldern, and she comes up to you and I'm gonna attempt an accent. That's gonna fail. I'll get into it though, so hold your laughter.
Alex, he hasn't even spoke yet.
So she comes up and says, "Oh, great fighting, y'all. It's been a long time since I've seen any action like that, and I'd love to I'd love to learn more about you all. You seem to be all brave fighters."
We can stop in for a drink, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I heard from Father Xantus that you basically single-handedly fought off all the goblins in the town square.
They were no trouble.
Easy, you might say.
I can see that. Well, I'd love to have you back to the Rusty Dragon for some dinner on the house.
Ooh. This is agreeable to Rockthor.
Oh yeah, we love that. I'd really like to get to know these comrades too.
And Elder's like, oh, and I'm staying at the Rusty Dragon, so I'll just tag along with you guys. He's staying very close to Rockthor, like.
Aww. We're friends.
Aww.
I'll never turn down a free meal.
Well, I'll have Bethana, my cook. She'll cook up something real nice for you.
Thank you, that's very kind of you.
I'm trying to remember which number.
What's up?
We can put it on the map. I should know this. 37. It's kind of south.
It's right here.
That's the Rusty Dragon?
Yeah. So sort of by you see the bridge there. That's sort of the southern entrance to Sandpoint. So it's a popular inn because a lot of people come into Sandpoint from the south, and so it's one of the first things they come across is the Rusty Dragon.
Wait, what's this one?
23 is. I was gonna get like an easier lookup thing. It's the theater actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this town has a theater. Fancy.
Yeah. So as you walk through town, you sort of see that everything's been abandoned and everything's pretty quiet, aside from the random rustling you hear down side alleys and stuff. Amiko has, she's got a sword with her, and she's sort of keeping vigilant too, and until you get down to the Rusty Dragon. And I have an interior.
Oh.
For this.
Ooh.
Well, here we are, gents. This is my inn, and please make yourself at home. You can see there's a few patrons, but not very many. You get the feeling that most people are at home.
Sure.
About how long would you say the walk was from where we were to here?
It's probably your thing's probably worn off.
Okay, so that's better.
Oh my gosh. Is it though?
Do you get physically like bigger and smaller?
Not yet.
You get buffer. I mean, you get buffer.
Yeah,
so.
he doesn't get a
so
size
It
category.
looks
but...
stronger. It looks stronger.
Yeah.
It's like
Your muscles get swole.
Yeah.
Trunks when he fights.
Oh, Chimney Christmas. Why do we
Really?
always reference Dragon Ball?
Really?
It's like Trunks when he fights Cell and he's like trying to go Super Saiyan 2, but he hasn't mastered it yet, so his muscles just get like bigger.
What
It's like
happens to his
they
hair?
bulk up a little bit. His hair like gets like a little thicker, but it doesn't like stand up all the way. It like kind of like it's kind of floppy a little bit there. And then his dad comes over and shows him how it's really done. But
Okay, I meant your character, not Trunks.
yeah,
But I appreciate that.
Yeah, Alex's character's dad's here too.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm just like veins popping out, muscles like bulging, sort of thing right now.
Can we please recreate that scene where your dad just comes over and goes Super Saiyan?
He's like, no, this is how you do it.
I gesture at Ray and I said, "Is she all right to come in, or would you rather her stay
Oh
out?"
yes, pets are welcome. For the heroes of Sandpoint, of course.
my guy.
Thank you.
She pours you all some drinks.
Yay!
And we get crunk.
Well, okay.
And you see there's a not that this matters too much because it's just a name. But from the back you see a rather sturdy halfling woman come out. Oh, Bethana, can you please whip up something quick for my guests? Oh, sure. Turns back. So I have to say it's quite a surprise to see outsiders fighting so hard for our town.
Yes, well, I can't stand injustice.
Character's so over the top, it's ridiculous.
Look, man, there's one way to play Paladin.
How you do it?
Any chance I can get metal against monsters and such?
I just like a good bout and once in a while.
It's very honorable.
Just don't like seeing the dogs hurt.
That's a good answer. Yeah, there were a lot of dogs in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we probably lost quite a few tonight, I'd imagine. Unfortunately. I always say, people get caught up in their past or in their circumstances, and people like to define themselves by what's happened to them. But I always say, you're defined by what you do, the actions you take.
It's very honorable of you. I'll drink to that. Rockthor just kind of downs a tankard of whatever.
And Bethana eventually brings out like some chicken fried steak or something.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
with lots of gravy. Something like hearty for you guys to eat up.
Yay.
Yes. And Amiko just sort of continues in her, like friendly barkeep way, just kind of making conversation. I was an adventurer once.
Or he took an arrow to the knee.
Gonna make that joke. I thought, no, you know what? Maybe not.
But seeing you in action brought some of those memories back, and it gives me the itch.
It's dangerous, but quite enjoyable.
Well, if you're interested, we have room at our table. I guess.
I don't know that I would so much call myself an adventurer.
What would you call yourself?
I'm an alchemist. I wish to discover the mysteries behind alchemy. I wish to enhance my body beyond its limits.
Hey, I'm right there with you, mate. Yeah.
If I were to venture out and test my body against monsters, so be it.
Actually have a couple of alchemists in town. If you're going to stick around, maybe you could stop by their shops, and I'm sure they'd love to talk to you.
Yes, I'm always looking for new ingredients.
I think she meant for friendship. So, what made you hang up the old adventuring life?
Well, my father never really approved.
They rarely do.
But she sort of has a faraway look in her eye, and but I don't really talk about it that much.
I apologize, I didn't mean to pry. This is a lovely establishment you have here.
Oh, it's quite all right. I found I enjoy the hospitality business a little bit more than adventuring, though. As I said, you have brought back memories.
Well, thank you for having us. It's very nice in here.
Absolutely, and let me just offer. I have several rooms upstairs, and if you're willing to stick around for a few weeks, you'd be more than welcome to stay, free of charge.
Ooh. That's mighty generous of you. Thank you.
I'll certainly take you up.
Yes, I would like to take you up on this offer.
Quick, drink some more of your potions. So as you're eating, eventually you hear she would have left. Well, I think she locked the door. So you hear pounding on the door, and she goes and opens the door, and it's Sheriff Hemlock walks in and sees you all and looks relieved. Oh, good, I found you.
Hail and well met, Sheriff.
The Father Xantus said that you'd all come down here, and what with the town guard all deployed, tracking down the stray goblins. He insisted that I come find you before we check. He found something in the graveyard, and he wants us to check it out. So I thought I'd come find you all before I went in there, by myself.
A mystery.
Something strong.
Let's lead the way.
Powerful, a giant perhaps?
Alright, so back to here. Making your way downtown.
Walking around.
He you can see that he's just like Amiko was while you're walking down. He's vigilant to look down the alleyways and things, and as you're walking he sort of says, so what's your plans after this evening? I know it's a little hectic around here right now.
Does this happen often, problems with goblins?
No, and you know what I can't understand is I understand why they came and attacked us. It's in a goblin's nature to kill and destroy whatever it sees, but what I can't understand is how. We've got the walls, we got the bridges, the guards were out. Somehow these goblins were right in the middle of a festival. I don't see how that happened.
Seems a little organized. Also, instead of asking you a question when you ask us a question, I will answer you and say I'll probably stay at the inn since I'm being offered a room for free.
Well, good on Amiko. She's a good girl.
Yes, I wanted to explore the city a little bit and maybe talk to some of the alchemists.
We have some of those. You can see he has a less friendly attitude about
So, but are you suggesting there's a traitor among us in the city?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't see another way. I don't know how they could have gotten over the walls.
Have you checked for tunnels?
That's a good idea. We should do that.
Dispatchmen to all the basements in the city. Look for tunnels.
Well, I'd love to, if you're gonna stick around for a few days, I'd love to have a chat with the mayor and then maybe see about getting you. You all seem to be able to handle yourself pretty well in combat, so getting you some temporary positions as with the sheriff's department.
Mighty generous of you.
Yeah, we'll be around
all this.
to meet with some vendors, but I'll be happy to. I lost my accent. Happy to, cease if
That's
possible.
how I feel.
Might as well have a job while in town.
Very well. It'll allow me to fight more, probably.
Well, good. Well, here we are. Father Zentis said to just head around back. You can see there's a cemetery back there, number 2, behind the cathedral.
Number 2.
Really?
2. I'm gonna move you
Alex,
guys.
I feel like your accent is Benedict Cumberbatch from what's the movie where he creates the Enigma machine?
Oh.
What is the name of that movie?
There's something
Imitation
Enigma.
Game.
Oh,
Imitation
dang it.
Game.
Yeah.
That's what
Good
you
try,
sound
Caleb.
like.
A little more nasally, maybe. Yes. Indeed.
How do I do this?
You got it. You're doing it.
I'm doing it?
Yeah, we saw a tiny bit up here again, so I think you're doing it.
How does it? But why is it not?
We get
We
to
can-
explore.
Oh,
we
it's
can
just that I
see
can't. You see, like the north half?
We can see some of the
north.
yard and the
Northwest
doorway.
corner.
Yeah, we can't see inside.
We can see as far down to the right as here. And we can't
Okay.
see inside this, whatever this building is.
Yeah.
That was just
I
not
can,
seeing what I
there's
was
like a
revealing.
white space here now.
Yeah, that's
Go
just
around.
outside the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going back out.
Oh, we presumably came down.
There
the
should be
path,
like
huh?
a-
Yeah.
Like a semi-transparent.
Yeah, I think it was just
Off me, boy.
the difference between the fog of war and non-fog is not that
Not
big.
huge. Yeah.
So when you come over here, Father Xantus is he's not right next to this building, but he's sort of gesturing to that building. So, over there, the door's ajar, and I heard some clattering inside.
I roll on insight against this boy.
Against Father Xantus.
Insight? Yeah, sense motive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for sure that I trust this man yet. Am I good at sense? I am good at sense motive. Hey, 21.
He looks worried, and he seems genuine.
Okay. We'll check it out. And I head towards the door.
I'm also gonna go.
I peek first. Peek through the ajarness.
Oh,
All right.
you're not
You
going
peek
to
through,
knock?
You can roll a stealth check.
It's a cemetery.
Yes, but there's clattering. Could be some children playing Yahtzee in there.
Then I don't think they'll be bothered by us
It's very
opening the door.
presumptuous.
Alex, what are you doing?
I'm getting antsy.
They can't interact with my things.
Are you on the wrong layer?
Layer.
The second drop down.
Oh,
you gotta be on the right layer.
revealing stuff.
There's a little spot right there now.
Yeah. We see some floor.
I see things.
When you crack the door open, that's literally the only spot you can
Yeah,
see.
just that little guy.
Just a little
That's
1
strange.
foot by
2
foot square.
All right, so you open it up, and I can't. Is this how I do it? What in the world is happening? Can't select the different layers for some reason.
On the, I think the second drop down, you gotta change that.
Oh, got it.
And then you can select things. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit convoluted.
Oh boy.
You see a couple of skeletons in here,
Ooh.
and when you open the door, they turn around and you roll initiative.
Okay. Kelly boy time.
Hey, how much downtime did we have earlier? Would you say it was an hour?
Yeah, but were you spending an hour to do a thing?
I guess not. We were eating and stuff.
Yeah, it might have been like 45 minutes or something. Alright, so as soon as you open the door, they lunge forward to attack.
Oh.
And they
Oh,
rolled
there it is.
well.
Yeah, I was like, where'd it
go?
go?
Yeah, I thought I lost it.
Yeah, they did roll well.
It's okay. Caleb will tank it.
I will.
So they're both gonna charge on forward. And see if we can hit anything. They have they have broken scimitars. Like 17. Or actually, it's a 19 with the charge, I guess.
That hits.
Boom. Oh, and I get to do damage now.
Wow.
I'm rolling higher than a D4 guy. 1 damage.
Hey man, you gotta start somewhere.
You know? They're small, baby steps. Guy does the same thing.
It's more damage than Caleb's been dealing.
17 total.
I think that hits. I think
What was that one? I
16
missed
in
it.
17
17.
total.
Yeah, that hits.
And he hits for 4 damage.
That helped me.
Ouchie, ouchie. Alright.
So glad you're in front.
Hey, I think those would have hit everyone else in the party except Jake, maybe.
Except Jake.
Yeah.
I have 17.
Yeah. You got hit by
I
both.
thought Jake, you said you had 16.
I do have 16.
Ties go to the attacker, huh?
Yeah.
Hermic has freaking 18 though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's 18.
18.
How wide is
armor
this
are you
doorway? Like, do I have to go
Like scale mail.
on top of Caleb?
The
Scale mail,
grid's
Jake.
a little bit weird. I'll let you be like.
Can I
I'll
go
let you
here?
squeeze either side. Yeah, the grid's a little weird.
Okay.
I would say like just 2 in the doorway though, because it's like a double door situation.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. All right.
So
Yeah. I'm
what's-
gonna.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I couldn't get the grid to work very well on this one. Couldn't get it like how I wanted it.
I'm gonna hit this guy. 11.
How are you gonna hit this guy?
Yeah. Who are you swinging at? You're not next to anyone.
Yeah, he is. He moved down next to me.
Oh. My thing out of date?
Maybe.
I'm refreshing it.
Oh, sorry.
did you
It's
roll
actually
this one, sir?
9. It's a 9.
Oh, that's not a hit.
Okay.
No, sir.
Fine.
Use my modifier.
Okay, he's moved now. It's like a fun little twist.
Huh.
And then we got Kremik.
I'm gonna move up and try to hit him.
Yeah, you don't even need to get in these doors, huh?
Nope. What I can do?
I'm really glad you have a reach weapon.
Poke in between people.
21.
That's a hit.
3 damage.
3. What type?
Piercing.
Okay. So it sort of like slips between his bones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, Rakthor.
Alright. Boldly step up. Yell something about justice or something. I'm gonna try to hit him with the great sword.
Do it.
Ooh, that's a potential crit. That's a 19 on the die, baby.
Nice.
Ooh, and I threw the dice on the ground. Okay,
He's-
different d20.
His AC is lowered.
It's a nat 20.
Nice.
Cool.
Heal.
I'm gonna roll. It's slashing damage.
Sure.
So that's. Should I just roll once and double it, or roll twice?
I guess I liked roll twice.
Okay,
I feel like roll
Alright.
twice. Yeah,
I'll stick with that.
I like roll twice.
because I hate rolling a 1 and doubling.
Yeah. But rolling a 6 and doubling it feels real good.
It does. Yeah, it's true.
I think that's 26.
26. Nice.
Yeah, check
So,
it
I
out.
Oh
mean,
my god.
Yeah,
it doesn't do quite 26, but he does crumple into a pile of bones.
damn right. That's what you get for playing Yahtzee in a tomb, fiends.
Clinkety clinkety clink.
What is your int?
It is 7.
No, yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
This explains many things.
Guess what his wisdom is? Because it's
Oh my
also
gosh.
7.
Oh my god. I mean, it's not like you need it for anything, but still.
No.
Oh boy.
Well, you do right now, but.
Yeah, give me
The
one
target,
level.
What is-
target
what do
of
you have
all
that's
will
so
spells
high?
in the future.
Charisma and strength.
And con.
Wow. And con.
The con's
okay.
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 It's 14.
He's a level.
What is your
lovable
charisma
fool.
strength?
My strength is 19 and my charisma is 18.
Man.
I'm gonna 5 foot
Okay.
up and swing a scimitar. Yeah, I can't punch him, so yeah. That is a total of 21.
Hit.
And that will do. Ooh, 12 slashing damage.
Oh, nice. So
That is non-lethal, by the way.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Uh,
not non-lethal.
Thank
I meant to
you.
say.
I was like-
not
Oh.
non-lethal.
oh, regular,
They're skellies.
like
They're dying.
Yeah.
non-lethally
Thank
and
you.
undead.
You
Yeah,
actually
no,
gave
Sarenrae's
me a
not really
panic
big into
attack.
undead.
So this
I
one
tried
also
to say
crumples
not
into
non-lethal,
Velox.
but then I just said one of them.
You said the exact wrong thing.
I did.
You're like, that is non-lethal, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I meant not
Oh,
non-lethal.
so it's nothing. It's 0 is what you meant to
So
say.
that's 0 damage.
Yeah.
I dealt more damage than my dog. My wolf.
Tackles the zombie and goes, tie him up, tie him up.
I got him. We're taking this one alive. Or undead.
Or undead.
I'm not
Alright.
actually a fool.
So they are neutralized.
I kind of love the idea, though, of interrogating a skeleton. Who do you work for?
Block, 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 block. Just chattering of teeth.
Yeah.
I feel like Rockthor would definitely interrogate a
Rockthor would be
skeleton.
hella down to interrogate a skeleton.
I'm gonna detect magic in this building room.
Friend,
all
I
over
think
it.
there's some magic.
There's a you notice in the corner there's something just sort of fading. It looks like a pile of clothing.
Oh, go check it out.
So it's you pick it up and you recognize it as a robe of bones,
Oh,
but all of the patches are gone. So
Gotcha.
it's now just a robe. But
The robe
you can
formerly
tell
known
that
as.
sort of it feels like the sort of was more the magic was sort of fading as you pick it up. So like it was just used up.
I investigate the statue and make sure it's a statue.
It is a statue.
Okay.
The sheriff comes in too, and Father Xantus, and they're like, oh, thanks for taking care of that. And Father Xantus is looking around at the different called sarcophagi, and he notices one is ajar, and he sort of gasps and looks in, and he's gone.
Yes, he was a skeleton.
Where did he go?
Who?
This is sorry, just a little distraught. This is the tomb of Father
Show yourself
Tobin,
out.
the previous
Oh, Will, I love you.
the previous rector of this cathedral, the one that burned down. He burned in the fire, and he was interred here with his daughter. And but why would somebody take his remains?
An excellent question. Perhaps it was to take that rag that whoever's holding. The robe of bones.
That's me.
Okay.
And you can see that Sheriff Hemlock is also a little bit concerned over this, and he sort of walks outside, starts poking around at things, looking at the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for tracks, I guess. See if something actually walked out of here.
So you can roll perception or survival.
Oh, perception it is.
Oh shoot, I'm bad at both of this.
Oh gosh. 9.
Okay, I might be able to beat that though.
Yeah, I mean you're still going against someone who rolls dice
Hey.
like I roll dice.
11.
Yeah.
I did beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you look and you can't really. I don't know if the other two want to try perception or survival.
Oh boy. Sure. Yeah, either one.
They're both wisdom based, huh?
That would be a 9.
Iron's charisma based.
Wisdom.
Oh, both the
Wisdom.
skills. I thought you were
Yeah.
saying Alex and Aaron.
No.
And Alex is also in base, so that doesn't make totally sense.
So
but
you see the problem then.
I do. But I think it's easily misconstrued that Oracle is wisdom.
That's fair.
You sort of look around outside, but you can't really. I mean, you see footprints and stuff, but who can tell?
Are any of the other sarcophagi
No, just the one.
disturbed?
Even though it looks like two in this picture, just the one.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who perhaps held a grudge against insert name of guy who I forget already?
Father Tobin.
Father Tobin!
Oh, Sheriff Hemlock is still sort of looking around at stuff, and I can't. It seems like so long ago. I don't understand. This is a lot to take in. The only thing I can imagine is if this was the whole goblin raid was a distraction, some sort of distraction maybe for this, but I don't know.
Where was that robe? Which part of the room?
Just sort of. It looked like it was just kind of thrown off to the back corner.
Okay.
Maybe back here.
Can somebody roll
search-
sense motive on this dude?
On the sheriff.
Yeah, I would do it, but I have a -1.
Nice.
I have a -2. I'll roll it. -1.
No.
He is the most trustworthy person.
He seems
wanna-
shifty to me.
Yeah, he's lying through his teeth.
I want to check where that robe was. See if there's like a secret door somewhere there.
Okay.
That's that's a 24.
I mean, you look real hard, and you're fairly certain that there's no secret doors or anything.
Okay.
It looks like they just came in through the main doors and took the body and left some skeletons.
Okay.
I just asked the sheriff, hey, sheriff, you find anything outside?
No, I've never been much of a tracker. I see there's just all these muddy footprints everywhere. I can't really. We probably should have been more careful when we approached, to be honest, but the situation was what it was. Right.
Can you think of any reason they would want Father Tobin's body? Anyone?
The events of last year, they seem like they were so long ago, and the fire was just sort of a freak accident. The building was locked, and someone left a candle burning, and the whole place went up before anybody knew what was going on.
I know it's upsetting, chat.
What timing?
Jesus Christ.
Building burned down. Frick!
That's great. That was like a flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I understand.
Samples.
Frick!
Now,
have you
yes,
seen
it is
any
a-
suspicious people wearing something like this? And I hold up the robe of bones.
No, that's. I mean, I haven't really seen anything like that before. There might be somebody in town that could identify such a thing. His name's Chask. You might want to catch him tomorrow or something, though. I'm sure everybody's tucked away in their homes. Chask Haladan's his name.
Portrayed by.
Well, we haven't seen him yet.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
We don't know. Now, I'm no detective, but it seems we may be looking for some sort of necromancer with ties to goblins. Is there any goblin necromancer?
Now that you mention.
Ha!
Freaking
Cracked
get
it. He's so dumb.
Not as much necromancers, but now that you mention it, we have a rather prolific tracker by the name of Shalelu. She's due in town in the next few days or weeks. I can never remember. She's on a schedule, but the mayor keeps it in her office anyways. She'll be back in town, I think, in the next few days, and she's quite versed in the different goblin tribes around the area, so maybe when she comes back in, you can ask her about sort of necromancy or what have you.
Do you do anything yourself?
Wow.
Hey, excuse me?
Just saying, you seem to be relying on a lot of other people.
I'm quite busy, with the goblin attack and all, and
It's called delegation, friend.
Anyway, we should definitely follow up on this, and maybe I can look back into that fire to see if something else was going on that I didn't understand at the time.
Ray has scent. Is she picking up anything weird?
Oh, how's that work?
I don't know that it has any. I think you get bonuses on like perception checks for smelling things, but that's all.
Okay, so Ray could roll perception on the outside.
Okay.
We'll say.
Is her perception? There it is. That's a 10 plus whatever bonuses. I gotta look up scent real quick.
Nice.
Okay.
And I imagine you're using like the robe and like, here, smell this, and then...
Yeah. Yep. Alright. Creature with scent ability can follow tracks by smell, making a wisdom or survival check. Okay, so that's lower than that, but...
Oh, to roll survival.
Yeah, to follow tracks. Typical DC is 10. Increases or decreases depending on how strong the odor is. Age of the trail. For each
Pretty
hour that it's
fresh.
cold, DC increases by 2. Otherwise follows the rule of the survival skill. Okay, so her total on survival is only... Wisdom. Oh, yeah, it's only a 6. Yeah.
Why is this wolf so bad at surviving?
I don't know. It's good at seeing stuff.
Oh man, what was the perception though?
I don't think the perception really. I guess if you want the just regular perception, it was 10.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I
mean,
I
still just-
rolled dice.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you feel like a dog should be able to do this.
Yep.
For whatever reason, Ray's distracted.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of new scents and a lot of new friends to sniff out. And I guess Sheriff Hemlock also said, "Oh, and we do have those 2 goblin prisoners that you were able to subdue. Maybe we can question them. Do any of you speak Goblin?"
No.
Nope.
No for me as well.
I think I just speak common.
You should have a lot of languages.
Did I?
You should speak
Yeah.
common and then
And
one
if you-
additional language for every point of
Yeah.
intelligence modifier you have.
If you don't, you should
What?
like add some languages.
I may or may not. I don't
Depends.
know.
I will learn it tonight.
I'm gonna make a knowledge check against goblins. Is that nature? Knowledge nature, I'm guessing.
I feel like it'd be knowledge goblins.
Knowledge.
I want to see if goblins generally speak other languages. I don't know if that's nature or not. You'll have to tell me.
What else could it be, honestly?
Local? That's the only other one I can think of, honestly.
History.
Nobility.
Yeah, knowledge nobility.
Total is 22. If it's knowledge nature.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just go with knowledge nature, right? Is this... What do these symbols mean? And they're humanoids.
Oh, it's actually 24. What do you know?
Yeah, you know that they like some of them do, but it has to be like an exceptional goblin.
Okay. Alright.
Like you would imagine that the commando that you killed may have potentially spoke common.
Hmm. Oh well.
Well, it's getting a little dark, and I need to wrap up some of these other goblins that are chasing around. So I'm gonna head out and see how the rest of the city guard is doing. You can feel free to investigate or head back to your beds for the night.
Very well, sir. Have a good one. What are we gonna do? There's nothing. I think we
I was gonna say,
looked
I
at
don't
this
know.
space pretty
Yeah.
thoroughly.
Rock Thor's out of ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
so-
we investigated this space pretty good.
You definitely know that like there's more stuff you'll be able to do in the morning. It is getting a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rock Thor got a nasty bite? Dog slicer? Something.
Yeah,
hit
you got
something.
you got dog sliced.
Got dog sliced.
Nash got cut up.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm gonna cure light wounds myself.
Ah, pardon, friend. Perchance would you have a second one of those?
Yes, I could help you out.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
How does? Oh, 9 hit you.
That is way, way overkill, but I will take it.
Yeah, I
Feels
only roll
good.
well
When you don't need
when
it.
it's absolutely unnecessary. You know what I rolled for me? 2 healing. That's minimum. I rolled minimum and maximum.
Oh, you know what's funny? That's actually 11 healing for me.
What? Oh, does
I
that count
found,
when
like-
you're not doing it?
It's healing.
Oh shoot, it's actually 1 higher than that too, because I have increased cast level by 1 for cure spells because of that trait.
Is that's a spell you're using?
Yeah.
How many times can you use that?
Twice.
That was English when you said.
Twice.
Okay.
Is that a
Wasn't
problem
sure.
for you?
If the first time it was, second time I got it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I got
Oh,
it
is
the
it like
first
a,
time, and then he
"They're
said it
all
again. I'm not
gone"?
sure anymore.
2 times per per day.
Yeah,
Or,
I have 2 spells per day. And
or
that's
like
one
in
of the
between
spells I can
long
cast.
rests, I guess maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
per day basically.
okay. Let's head back to the tavern.
Right. And
Must
Father
retire
Father Xantus
and-
sort of shaking his head and heading back to the cathedral, just sort of bewildered.
Father Xantus, who would have access to the thing we just came from? Graveyard Mausoleum
Oh,
Zone.
I don't.
Crypt.
I mean the gate. The gate is open to whoever wants to visit. I don't know how the goblins got in the town in the first place, but
I'm
Or if
telling
it was
you,
even
it's
them.
tunnels.
Goblin sympathizers. That was me not remembering the word. That works for Rockthor as well. I kept wanting to say synthesizers, which is very different.
Yes, goblin synthesizer.
he's deep in the roleplay.
Ooh, hang on. Goblin
synthesizers.
synthesizer.
What is?
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Okay, well, I must brew a new mutagen, so
Back
ta-ta for now.
back to bed.
I think it's time to rest.
Will I see you all in the morning? Will we continue our unlikely alliance?
I think so.
Is it, suppose since we're all working for the sheriff's office for the time being?
Excellent.
You all have your own rooms at the Rusty Dragon. They're pretty nice. They're not
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're not like
Wow.
the best rooms, but
Hey,
4
it's
separate
free.
rooms for free.
yeah, yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's way better than.
She's-
Make
You
it
can tell
a
that
solid.
she was like really impressed with you guys, and
Aw.
based on her, talking about her past life as an adventurer, you can tell she's sort of, almost living vicariously through you guys. Like, if I was an adventurer and I saved a town, I would want the innkeeper to give me a room, blah, blah, that sort of sentiment.
That's so sweet.
Nice.
You all sleep, and I guess Sig is staying up an extra hour to make his little mutagen.
Yes, sir.
Whenever we do leave this
Brew,
place,
brew, brew.
I'll
Brew,
leave a
brew.
gold on the bedside table.
Oh, a little tip.
And if Rockthor
If I had
ever
one-
comes across any money,
Um,
Oh, I said a gold and I only have 19 silver. Well,
Nice.
yeah, gold works.
You leave a fake gold.
Actually, I think I just put the gold in the wrong spot, but I have 19 silver now.
Well, you've got
9.
Is there a spot for money?
Yeah. Second page.
Yeah. So in the
Oh, I see.
morning, depends on what you guys want to do in the morning. Do you sort of meet up for breakfast or?
Yeah.
I'm certainly going down for breakfast if they happen to be there. Sure. That's
A
right.
good day starts with a healthy breakfast.
Right
Nah.
you are, friend.
Pathana makes you. What does she make for breakfast? She seems like a southern girl. She gave you chicken fried steak, so you have sausage gravy and biscuits.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
delicious.
Breakfast of champions.
I think Kremik stayed upstairs to tinker with his arms a bit.
Okay. So you're eating breakfast and keep wanting to call him
Has
Alan
the-
Tudyk because that's his his actor, but Aldern.
Has the view changed on my thing, or are we
I don't
still
think
at
we-
the?
I don't
You're
think we
still
went
at
back
the
to the
thing.
It's.
I mean, it doesn't
Yeah, I don't
really
want to get back
matter.
there.
It
We can-
doesn't matter. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like frozen or something.
Yeah, might as well just be back there. Yeah, and you're conveniently all around a table. Kremik's not there, right?
At least not yet.
So Eldrin comes down from his rooms looking, a lot more upbeat than he was yesterday. He seems like he doesn't have a care in the world now. Like nothing ever happened yesterday. He's like, my good friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Is this the guy we saved?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog,
okay,
dog
Aldern.
we saved.
Cool. Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, same to you.
Did I introduce myself last night? I was just in a fog. I feel like Eldrin Foxglove. And he goes around and shakes your hands.
It's a pleasure, friend.
Nice to meet you.
And he shouts over at Miko, whatever they're having, put it on my tab, please. And she sort of waves him off. No, it's on the house. He's like, oh, heroes indeed.
Yeah, she's
Um,
quite the host.
Yes, she is. She's been real good to me and my dog Kilgore. I left him up in the rooms with his doggy bowl and gonna give him a little break up there, make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. But I wanted to thank you for, you saved my life and you saved my dog, and I wanted to make sure that you knew how appreciative I was, and you can see he drops a little heavy-looking sack of money on the table.
Ooh.
Aaron conveniently shows up.
Money, is it?
You can sniff it out from upstairs.
What was this
thank
guy's
you.
name one more time?
Aldern, Aldern,
Foxclaw, you said?
Foxglove.
Foxglove. Cool.
And he says, "Oh, you know what? I just had a great idea. I'm planning on going boar hunting in the woods tomorrow morning, and the locals. It's all the rage around here. Boar hunting. They're out of control out there. They're just rampaging. So, and they're good eating too. So I was gonna go out with my men, and you see now there's sort of an unassuming guy standing behind him who looks to be his butler
man.
or something.
Oh.
He's just gonna have my man arrange some horses, and we could go out and kill ourselves a boar and have a feast. What do you say?
That sounds like fun. Sure, Ray would have a blast.
Yes, it'll be. I'll bring Kilgore as well, and they can.
Oh, it'll be a play date.
Sounds tasty.
And great, excellent. I'll have my man Jeeves. He'll take care of everything. Jeeves, get the make sure we arrange for horses at the what's it called, the squash stables, or you know what it's called. Yes, the goblin squash stables. Yes, that one. We'll arrange for horses and we'll leave in the morning, first thing.
Who's this butler played by?
Did you just ask Jeeves to do
That was
something?
amazing.
Yeah.
And he responded like, I don't even know.
Like a butler?
Yeah.
No, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
And he's all right. We're all agreed, and he sort of claps Kremek on the back a little bit too hard, and walks to the door. I'll see you all in the morning, and have a great day. And he leaves, and Jeeves sort of sighs and follows after him.
What a friendly fellow.
He's quite a nice man. Odd.
Oh, yes.
And if you look in the bag, there's 50 gold.
Ah,
Ooh.
that's good stuff.
50 gold, split 5 ways. It's 10 gold each.
Why?
I mean, that sounds
why
good
5?
to me.
I mean, is the
There's
dog
10
not
for
gonna
the
get
dog.
it? The dog did more than the other guy. If anyone shouldn't get it.
Whoa.
Hey, now, only in one fight. Maybe 2.
Definitely.
But I
Possibly
did more in
more.
the other one.
So we each take 12 gold and we leave 2 for a tip.
Seems pretty generous.
Nice.
I just put my
Otherwise,
sheet.
splitting gold in half, I guess.
Make Bathana's day.
I don't know. She's been good to us. Seems only fair. You said 12?
12 would be, yeah.
Word.
Divided by 4 would equal 48.
Good maths.
Checks
Quick
out.
maths.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you sort of have a day to yourselves.
Hell
If
yeah.
the hunt is going to happen tomorrow morning, so I can put you back on the
Well, we can do some investigating.
on the map.
We'll ask around, see if that lady whose name sounded very similar to Shillelagh
And you can
is
and you
around.
can yeah, Shillelagh.
That's what I thought of.
And then you can obviously you can talk to Amiko would know about different places around town that exist.
Perhaps a goblin necromancer. Mm.
I guess I don't know if I've ever seen a map of the city, but I'm curious about this Chopper's Isle. I'd like to ask around about that.
Okay.
Probably just Amika since she knows
Yeah.
stuff.
She'll say, yeah, it's a little bit of a taboo up there. So, did you hear about the serial killer that was around here?
Yes, I think it was mentioned at some point, but
Uh,
don't know a lot
yeah.
about it.
So,
Killed himself.
yeah, it's sort of a sad story. We lost the sheriff and the old priest at the old temple before we built the new cathedral. But yeah, we had a sort of an eccentric artist who lived up there, and he carved bird statues on several of the buildings around town, and it was quite a mark of significance if you had one of his bird statues on your entrance. And he lived out there, and we had all these killings, and eventually found out it was him. The trail of blood sort of led back to the island, and they found he'd killed himself. I don't know all the details. Sheriff Hemlock would know more.
You say you lost the sheriff and the priest.
Yeah, well, I guess the priest was a unrelated incident around the same time. That was probably a week later.
I see.
But his
there's
name
a-
Chopper's Isle because he was known as Chopper.
Gotcha.
There's a wet dog alley.
Wet Dog
Seems
Alley.
promising.
Nice. You also would have noticed the I say well on the map the old light It's just
Yes.
a very tall structure that everyone sort of refers to as the Old Light. It sort of looks like it could have been a lighthouse.
It looks very big compared to everything else. Was this like a?
Yeah, it's huge. It's
Okay.
it's definitely ruins. Like it wasn't part of the town.
Gotcha.
It was here. It's been here for a long time.
Okay.
And it's actually the source of some tourism. Some scholarly tourism comes here to study it.
What about these buildings on the opposite side of the harbor, kind of outside the city?
Yeah, so those ones are a lot bigger and a little bit more grand than your city proper.
Okay. But mostly they're just houses that people live in.
Yeah, and if you ask Amika about that, she explains they're the 4 houses that belong to the 4 founding families of Sandpoint.
Oh.
Of which Mayor Devon is one.
Yeah.
So it's sort of the nobility down there, if you could call it that.
Gotcha.
So, I heard about these alchemists.
Oh, yes.
Where might I find them?
Well, I mean, you can go and see for yourself. I don't know that much about alchemy. I've had mixed results whenever I've tried things. But you could go see Alvar at the Pillbug's Pantry. And that's number yada 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 16. Or Nisk Tanda, which is Nisk Tander in not a horrible accent. He owns Bottled Solutions. That's number 17. The sort of center of town.
Great. I see them. Okay.
And then your friend at the Hagfish, Jargy Quinn, is number 33. So he's sort of sort of over there on the water.
This map, like, sometimes it goes
the numbers are a
horizontal
little
in
weird,
numbering,
yeah.
and then up on the top right, it's like a big circle, like a weird big circle.
Yeah.
33. They're on the water, huh? And we are. Where are we at?
You're
Right now?
37. You're at the Rusty Dragon.
Right there.
Right. Gotcha. I might
the
head
other-
out from the pack, maybe. I don't know. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna ask around about this shillelagh.
Yes, you probably have the best. Amika would tell you that you would have the best luck learning about her from the mayor.
Oh, okay.
And she's just at the town hall, which is number 11.
Okay.
And number 11 is right next to number 10, which is the garrison,
Okay.
where all the sheriff is and all the town guard people. The barracks are in there.
All right. I'm gonna head to the Hagfish first.
All right.
My destination.
And Jargy Quinn recognized you immediately. Ah, friend! I had just scratched your name up on the banister. Above the bar, you can see there's a bunch of. No, there's actually not that many names. There's like 20 maybe. You joined the ranks of the elite, those that can stomach Nora's waters.
Ah, what an honor. I could do that any day though. Just
Of course. Drink on the house. My best stuff.
Let's starting a little early, aren't we? Oh, I can't turn it down, I guess.
With a stomach like that?
And I'll slug that sucker down.
Went from starting a little early to just slugging that
Get
sucker
it.
down.
Get it.
He is very
on.
convincing.
Well, I think he wasn't complaining, he was just stating a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting early. Let's fucking go.
I'm into it.
Like, I'm in.
Sold.
Have you eaten? We could get you some food too.
Oh, actually, yes, I did have a little breakfast over at the, oh shoot, what's the name of the...
Dragon.
Rusty
The
Dragon.
Rusty Dragon.
And you can see he's sort of dismissive of that, like,
Yeah,
his competition.
competitors.
It was... I want to say something like... It was okay. Like, just think,
Yeah. That Bethana. I tried to tell her to put salt and stuff, but, always needs more seasoning.
And I wanna... I don't know. I want to ask him about the goblins, I guess. Like, his take on the goblins. Like, what he thinks about the attack, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, strange stuff. I have to admit, I got out of there pretty quick when I saw the goblins. I'm no young man anymore. I've turned into a little bit of a coward, I think, as the years have gone by. But you know who would really know a lot about goblins is Davrin Hosk over at the Goblin Squash Stables. He could tell you about some goblins. He's been in here countless times with his tales of how he took down the what was it? The Chief Wardus. That's who it was. Chief Wardus, the Bone Grinder tribe, doesn't exist anymore because of that guy.
Quite impressive.
Yeah, he's a guy. I have to warn you, going into his stables, they're a little gruesome, but might give some answers. And the stables are 38. They're like literally next door to the Rusty Dragon.
Great.
What is Nash doing?
I think I'm gonna head to the town hall. I wrote down this name Chas Kaladin, and now I don't remember why.
Sheriff Hemlock said that he might know about the robe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He seems to be like the curiosities guy.
Okay. Well, I think I'm planning on headed to town hall.
Rockthor was also going to go to town hall.
Excellent.
Because looking at a schedule, Rockthor can handle.
That's a 2-4.
I think Kremik was headed there too.
Alright, all three of you.
Excellent. It's a
Alright.
3-man job, really.
Yeah.
So it's a
4.
It's a
Sheesh.
2-story building.
Well, 3-man.
Fair
One dog.
enough.
It's a 2-story building, and the main floor looks like a meeting room that could probably fit about everybody in town, just with chairs all lined up and a little stage in the front. And then there's a receptionist who ushers you upstairs if you want to go see the mayor.
Yep. At least that's my plan.
And she's in her office. Gentlemen, I have to say thank you. Sheriff Hemlock sang your praises yesterday, last evening, about how you saved the cathedral and took out some skeletons. That's impressive stuff.
We like to
he's
help
much
where we
too kind.
can.
Sorry, you go.
They're like both talking at the same time. Well, what can I do for you?
We were interested in hearing about this Shalulu.
Shalelu.
Shillelagh.
Yes, that's the one.
It does
Yes.
sound like Shillelagh if someone didn't know how to say it quite right.
Shalelu
That's
and Osana. She's she like flips through her little calendar on her desk. She's not due back until she keeps a pretty strict schedule. I'd imagine she'll be back in a few days, maybe 3. She's often out in out in the hinterlands proper, keeping an eye out for goblins and such. She works for us and just makes sure everything stays safe and sane and gives us any warning of anything that might happen. Which, now that you bring it up, I would have imagined that she would have told us if there was this big invasion coming. I wonder if she knew.
So you may want to reconsider her salary. She seems to be sleeping on the job a little bit.
We heard she was the sort of local expert on goblins.
Yes, she knows just about everything you could know about the local goblin tribes. Definitely need to get you in touch with her when she comes back in.
I don't suppose you know. Does she speak Goblin by chance?
Does she speak Goblin? I've never asked. But I have to imagine she would.
That would be very helpful. We have two of the little buggers. I have a weird accent now. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I think
You didn't have anyone before, right?
No, it was just louder.
yeah, louder voice. I think we do have someone that can speak a little Goblin. Sheriff Hemlock is over there now trying to question the two that you brought in. I don't know if he's having any luck. He said it was a long shot.
Oh, perhaps we can swing by and assist.
Yes, that'd be really good of you. And once again, let me thank you for your service to the town.
You're
Too
quite
kind.
welcome.
Damn
I
it.
get it.
Look,
This needs
you
to keep
talk or I
happening.
talk. Before we go, do you have any idea if anyone was interested in breaking into the crypts to get after Father Tobin? Anyone had anything after Father Tobin?
No, Father Tobin was fairly well liked. I know his, and I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but I know that his daughter was a little upset with him near the end. There were some rumors about what went down with the fire being from inside the old temple.
Well, where might we
unfortunately,
find
they
this?
were both
Oh.
they were both lost in the fire.
We can just cross her off the suspect list.
Pulls out a
One
pad,
down.
Clicks his pen.
And what of this new Father Xantus? Is he well liked among the town?
Oh yes, he's very accommodating, and he's quite a good chaplain.
Well, I guess we'll be off.
Well, good. We wish you the best luck in whatever you decide to do, and as Sheriff Hemlock said, we'd love to have you stick around and as long as you'd like.
Thank you.
I've left the hagfish and I'm heading towards the stables, I think.
Okay.
Based on the information I found.
How great would it have been if she mentioned that guy too, and we just met up there?
Yes.
Randomly ask about the stables for some reason.
Yeah. Daverin would definitely speak Goblin, I feel like.
Fingers crossed.
I'm trying to think of who. Oh, I know who's interrogating the goblins. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do we want to head over there? We being the three of us who are at the mayor's
Yes.
office, I guess.
Yeah.
And
We know I speak Goblin.
so,
Yeah, but the language
Zig
of
is at the-
intimidation. No,
Yeah.
Zig is at the stables.
What's that about the stables?
Zig's at the stables. Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
So you see.
I don't know about the stuff they're doing, so I guess.
So you
we
see,
text you.
Yeah. the big sign that hangs above the stable, it says Goblin Squash Stables, and there's a horse just like rampant and trampling on a goblin that's helpless on the ground. And across the entrance you see a string that is threaded with goblin ears just all the way across the entrance.
Man, okay. Is there a guy around somewhere? Is just this horse? Or
Yeah, he's inside, and then there's sort of like a stable area out back, but he's in like the front office area, sort of.
okay, so I sort of like knock. Is there a door? Is there a knock ability?
Excuse me. Yeah, he's
You gonna make
Yeah,
it?
he answers. Yeah. Like, I guess I'm talking a lot. I need to drink water.
Yeah, right.
So he answers the door, and he. Oh, welcome. Hey, are you You're one of the guys that killed the goblins up by the cathedral. I saw you cut one in half. That's a good man.
Yes, it's exceptionally difficult with a spear as well.
Well,
Usually you just kind of poke them.
That's. Yeah. Well, good stories have to start somewhere. What can I do for you?
Yes, Jargi over at the Hagfish said he knew you.
Jargi, love Jargi. He's a great guy.
He said he might be able to shed some insight on the goblin attack.
There's no reason any goblin should have been in town. I don't know what Sheriff Hemlock's doing, sleeping on the job, or what the mayor's doing, trusting him, but...
And that's what I was saying earlier. I asked him if he did anything himself. He seemed a little taken aback.
Been a little ridiculous around here since this last election. I just can't anymore with these guys. I should put you in touch with Gressel and with Jubrail. You love talking to these guys. But anyways, I wish I could say how these goblins got in town, but thinking about it, it doesn't make any sense. The only thing I can think of is let them in.
Interesting theory.
Hey, I haven't showed you my collection. You're new here. You haven't seen my collection. Come here. And so he sort of like ushers you into the stable area.
All right.
He goes through
He's
his
showing me the goblin ears.
He goes through his trophy room. He's got more goblin ears back there. He's got
I say, impressive collection. Here, I might have something for you. And I pull the goblin ear that I cut off one of the first goblins that we encountered.
And
out of
his
my
eyes
bag.
go wide. And he's like, "You, sir, are a friend indeed. We're gonna get along great. Hey, listen, you can put that. Did you get the goblin's name?
Something like.
Don't speak goblin, do you? Well, I like to get their names because the worst way you can desecrate the memory of a goblin is to write his name down. They hate that. And he shows you where he's carved all of the names of the goblins he's killed over the years into the wood in the wall. And he's like, this over here is my favorite. This, and he gestures toward a large glass bottle, and you can see there's a body in there, which is like shriveled and shrunken. This is Chief Wardis in the flesh, a little bit smaller than he used to be, but there he is. Bone Grinder Tribe no more. And he's standing with his hands on his hips. He's really proud.
Yes, quite impressive, sir. You seem to be quite the fighter.
Listen, I just do what I can.
So you did all this yourself? No party? Or?
Well, I mean, I have my friends, but, I like to do the killing blow myself.
Indeed.
Well, listen, you ever need anything, you let me know, and if you want to, he gets a little bit closer and lowers it, if you want to talk more about the current situation with the leadership around town, you can meet us over at the Fat Man's Feed Bag. That's number 40. That's number 42. It's down south.
42. Okay.
Yes, it sounds quite nice. I might meet you over there at some point.
It's refreshing that for once the players aren't like the most psychotic people in the universe. You know, this is a
Yeah.
first.
As a man who has a
This guy's pretty
shriveled
good.
goblin chief body in a glass
Yeah.
jar.
Yeah, that's
So,
pretty.
yeah.
That's pretty spicy.
I think we're all right in this now.
All right, so you're up at the
Yeah, I'm like okay with the ears. The jar
body is a
kind
little
of freaks
much.
my guy out a little bit.
All right.
Like
forgot
Are
he
you, are you
he's-
trying to like hold it in so that you can look tough in front of this guy?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
conceal, don't
definitely.
feel.
Really?
What, dude?
Yeah.
I gotta hit my quota. One Frozen reference per
One.
session.
Jeez.
At least one.
So I'm kind of trying to get out of there now that he doesn't really
Right.
know anything about
All right.
where
and
they might
he-
have come from.
You know, he sort of slaps you on the back.
He already said he did, I think.
Did he?
He likes to get their
suggested
names.
it.
Oh, that's
before-
okay. You're right. You're
Before
right.
he kills them.
He speaks Goblin, but also I don't know you guys are interrogating
Right.
goblins right now, so I would.
Sure, but you do know
I
that we
wouldn't say
have
anything
2 live goblins. I think we talked about it yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah,
The sheriff brought it up.
I do know that. Do I want to tell him?
I mean, regardless, you
feel
would
like-
show up later and be
I mean,
like,
if you
"Yo,
think
this guy
about it,
has
you
a
feel
goblin
like-
jar."
You feel like if you brought this guy to those goblins, he would try to immediately kill them. And you know what I mean?
that's
like,
what
he
I'm
definitely
thinking. Like he would
wouldn't
want
be
to put them in a
reliable
jar.
guy. Yeah, he wouldn't be a
He'd
reliable
want
guy to
some
do
more
any
jars.
translation for you.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was basically
That's the
thinking.
feeling that you would get from him. He really hates goblins.
The reason why I'm trying to slide on out of here.
All right, so if you're up at the barracks or at the garrison,
I was thinking, how smelly was that goblin dog? Was it disgusting when you're near it, or is it like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, okay.
yeah, you feel like you probably would have caught something if you touched it.
I might take Ray up there and see if she can pick up a trace of it. I know it's been all night, but
Okay.
just in case.
It was really good at smelling last time, so.
Oh, shut it. I am
Just
still
roll
the
on.
player, is the problem. So I'll take her up there and I'll leave you guys to the garrison.
Yeah, so if you go in the garrison, they Tragedy sort of meets you and takes you downstairs to the jail in the basement, where Sheriff Hemlock is in there with the he's probably with the fancier dressed one, because one of them was just like a goblin grunt
Right.
and the other one was the bard. And where's my NPCs? He's in there with this guy.
Rodert?
And this guy is played by Patrick Stewart.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I totally see it.
yeah. Looks like it.
I figured you were gonna go with what's his face from Hellboy.
And you can see he's sort of trying to converse with the goblin, and Sheriff Hemlock is standing further back by the bars, just watching. He doesn't notice you come in.
Hail and well met, friend.
Rockthor. We're just trying to see if this goblin will give us anything. The other one was less than useless. Just kept screaming and going on and on about long shanks and wanting to eat me, apparently.
Well, this is good intel. They're hungry.
And
Wow.
this guy sort of, the Brodert is going back and forth with this goblin. He eventually lets out a big sigh and turns around and sort of is a little bit surprised to see you two there, but doesn't let him doesn't faze him too much. And he says, "Well, Not much I could get, but they apparently their leader was apparently a what they call a longshanks, which is sort of a crude translation of tall pig would be the literal translation
Now,
of that tongue.
If my memory serves me, that's the cat from Harry Potter. Does that do anything for you?
Sorry, I wasn't in that movie.
Ah, you're right. I'm thinking of the other one.
You're thinking of Michael Gambon.
You know, I always get you two confused.
He says yes, and no word on how they got in. She just continues to go on and on about the Longshanks and their leader, and we must bring back the bones, and that's kind of all I can get.
This may be a bit unorthodox, but have we tried communicating through the medium of song? She's a bard, after all. Perhaps that will get through to her.
Say that, I haven't tried that. I prefer the means of science over song, of course.
Well, when science fails, I always say, song triumphs. Should I try to sing to this goblin?
What's your perform like?
Well, I don't have any points in it, but I do have a charisma bonus.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll for it. Oof. It's a 6 total.
The goblin plugs her ears.
Damn, she's good. She's been trained well in the art of interrogation, or counter-interrogation, or whatever you call that.
Kremik, you're there too, right?
Yes, I am. I'm just listening at
He
the moment.
he sort of looks at you and sort of like takes a double take, and you can see he's looking down at your legs. Are your legs like visibly mechanical?
Currently it is my arms and my skin.
Oh, your arms.
Just your skin, though.
Just his skin.
It's not very noticeable.
I definitely remember you telling somebody to check out your legs last time.
I did. I forgot I got my arms instead of my legs.
Well, he was
Okay.
just
Oh
showing
my
off.
gosh.
He's very proud of his legs, though.
His human legs.
Arms,
He's super
yeah.
into clockwork stuff, but his legs, he's like,
Look at these quads. You know how many squats I do a day? So he sort of looks at your arms, and he comes a little closer. And he's, excuse me, do you mind? And he like gestures towards your arms.
No, take a look.
And
Kremik
he
sticks his arm out.
fascinating. This is incredible. I'd love to study this some more and talk to you. My name's Quink, Brodert Quink. I live up by the old light, and I'd love to talk to you about this fascinating modification.
Are you an engineer yourself?
No, more of a scholar and how you say, just a expert in most things, and I must say that you've introduced me to an area where I'm not an expert, and I'd love to learn more.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I spent years studying how to incorporate clockwork mechanical components into my body. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it a bit more.
Incredible. Yes. I have some other things to do today, but if you want to stop by my house, I'd love to talk to you about it. And then he goes over to the sheriff and says, sorry I couldn't be of more assistance. There's only so much I can do. I'm cooperative. And the sheriff sort of nods, and Brodert walks out. And the sheriff closes the door of the cell, and he He looks at you two, and he sort of remembers something. So, I was going to tell you all, since you took down this fiend here, she was carrying this, and he hands you a small bag of money with 20 gold in it.
Ooh.
The other stuff didn't seem too interesting, but I figured, since you were able to take her out, that you should take this.
Y'all are gonna tell me about that later, yeah?
It's gonna be a 10-10 split right now.
Who's he giving it to? Me, Aaron?
Yeah,
I
guess
was
he-
kind of behind, so he's probably giving it to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's Rockthor, because Rockthor isn't.
Okay.
It strikes me as Rockthor would be in the front.
Well.
That seems Rockthor's thing.
Yeah, that's true. Except for the skeletons. But yeah. Oh, mighty generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. I gather you were over at the mayor's?
Yes, we were looking for Shalulu. I believe is their
yes.
name.
Yeah, she'll be back in town in a few days, I'm sure.
Yes, we're very interested to hear about her opinion on the goblin attack. She seems the local expert.
Yes, and I started making some rounds around town to see if anyone knows anything, and I was thinking I would look into people that weren't attending the festival. I know there were a few notable absences, and it strikes me as a little odd.
Yes, after all, who doesn't love a good festival?
Exactly.
Goblins, that's who. Also necromancers.
Kremek just kind of chuckles in the background.
But so, anyone in particular stick out?
Well, surely it's nothing. But Mr. Kaijitsu was sick, apparently. He was supposed to deliver one of the opening ceremony speeches, but he had to bow out at the last minute.
Well, it seems the neighborly thing to at least check up on the poor fellow, make sure he's alright after the attack.
Yeah, I don't think it would hurt, right? He can be a little bit of a grumpy man, but he's getting up in years and things happen.
I'm sure he just needs some can-do spirit. Plus, I believe one of my compatriots would like to check his house for tunnels, if memory serves. So perhaps we'll pay him a visit later.
Yes, good. He lives in one of the mansions south of town.
A mansion?
Yeah. He's the owner of the glassworks. So his house is number 49 down there, and the glassworks is number 20. Sort of.
Oh wow, so he's kind of like out of town.
West. Yeah, he's in one of the big houses.
Glassworks is a
Interesting.
big facility.
Yeah, the glassworks is a big place.
Look, man, gotta have a lot of glass. Very
Suspicious.
suspicious. Yeah, no, look at this. This distance right here, there's nothing. He probably threw the
Swim it.
goblins. I don't know. We have an actual lead.
All right, so
Oh my god! If he dug a tunnel from the glassworks to here, there could be a tunnel that goes under the harbor, under the inlet.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
definitely.
Yeah. Oh, we got him now.
all right, so Nash is up at the dead dog.
Yeah. Just seeing if
Yeah, I
Ray
think it's
can
still
pick up
there.
the trace.
I think it's nasty enough that the town guard is sort of waiting for the last to pick it up and take care of it.
Okay.
The number 3 there is I want to say it's the white deer. Yeah, the white deer, which
Oh,
is
right.
you recognize as the third of the inns that was in the food competition. Garrett and Viscalai.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sort of outside his front door, just looking at these bodies that are still there.
I'm sorry about the mess.
Oh no, I mean, you took care of them. I saw from my window, and it was very good of you. I wish the sheriff would do something about the bodies.
I'm sure he'll get around to it.
Probably not soon enough. He's doing it to spite me, I'm sure.
You not on good terms with the sheriff?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sounds like a criminal. Arrest him. Get him.
All
Ask
right,
him
well,
about goblins.
I'm just gonna see if I can find some tracks or
Yeah,
something. See where these goblins came
yeah.
from.
Please be my guest. He's just watching you as you do it. He doesn't really say anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna look for tracks and I'm gonna have Ray try to sniff stuff out.
See, try to see
I
if
don't
you
think
can
she'll
find
be
any.
very useful after this long, but
Check for tunnels.
Tunnels?
all right, I'll do perception to look for see if I can see some
Yeah.
tracks maybe.
Man, now I've got in my head that it's the
It's a
Underminer.
22.
Oh, 23.
Undermine.
So you see the like all the tracks from the goblins and the goblin dog, and you can sort of trace them back like along that tomb street down there up by the wall,
Yep.
and sort of into like through a gate into the cemetery back there.
Ah, okay.
And then they eventually, once you get into the cemetery, you see that there's like more tracks mingled in and mixed in, more goblin tracks, and you do see one like medium humanoid size footprints.
Do those head sort of towards the building?
They head towards
The crypt.
Yeah, like once you find those footprints, they head towards the crypt.
Okay.
And then you see they also head out towards the wall
Okay.
to the west, and
I'll
then
keep
they end
following
at the wall,
I just realized I
along
didn't.
with several other like small footprints that head
Alright.
that way.
I'm gonna investigate that portion of the wall.
Real
Jake, you
quick,
go ahead. Yeah.
That robe we found, was it medium or small? That feels like
it
a
was
really
a-
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a medium robe. It was like a regular size robe. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Sorry, it just occurred to me that like.
Did your goblin necromancer?
Okay, the theory's that it's a
Theory follows
big
through.
goblin
It's shaking.
necromancer. Okay.
He cast enlarged person.
Yeah.
and
yeah. He's a necromancer. He can probably cast that.
That's true. You know what? Good point.
All right, I'm gonna check out this wall where all the footprints go and see if I can see anything. That's 11 on perception.
Ooh. So it's just sort of dead end at the wall. You can guess that they, unless there's some secret passage you can't find, you could guess that they could climb it. It doesn't look too hard to climb.
Okay.
If you had resources, if you had some sort of ladder or something, you could easily get over.
Okay. I'll just head back to the garrison, make sure the sheriff knows.
And what's Sig up to? No.
Left there. I don't know. I guess I'll head to. Boy, where did I write it? Nesktander at 17 there.
Nisk Tander. Bottled Solutions.
Bottled Solutions.
If you go in, the door's open. It has a little bell on the top. And it's very messy in there. Like, really disorganized, very cluttered. A lot of things. Like bottles, bags, alchemical containers. There's like dusty ones. It seems a little in disarray, and there also doesn't really seem to be anybody there for some reason.
Oh, okay.
At first glance, at least.
I ring the bell that's gonna be on the counter because, you know.
They ring the bell, and from the corner of the room, you see just like a shock of white hair pop up from behind one of the shelves. And what? Who's there?
Hail, friend. My name is Sigismund Schenk. Dr. Sigismund Schenk.
Oh, doctor. Excuse me. A customer. Right. I should always wait on the customers. Right. And he comes around to the front, or to the desk, and you can see that he has some like scorch marks around his face. He's a half elf. And he like his hair is crazy, and just pure white.
Great.
What can I do for you?
Is this your shop, sir?
Yes. I made all the potions in here myself. They're quite good. Very good. Very reliable.
Interesting. I'm a fellow alchemist myself. I just been going around the city and exploring a bit.
Oh, fellow alchemist.
Yes, I wanted to see if there was any other alchemists nearby. Somebody recommended your shop.
Oh, really? Oh, that's excellent. Well, yes, here I am, and I can get you any sort of alchemical thing you might need.
What sort of alchemy are you into?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I've got some alchemist fire here. Some of my best stuff. Got some potions. Some acid, if you're into that sort of thing.
Yes, no real body modification.
Oh, interesting. You know, I read about that book somewhere. He's thumbing through his library underneath his desk. I read about
This is my
before.
passion.
Oh, interesting. But I can't say that I've dabbled in that before.
I hope to one day completely transform myself. I wish to
That's
overcome
quite the endeavor.
even the most fearsome opponents, the giants.
Oh, I can assure you that a strong mind is much better than a strong body. That's been my policy.
I scoff.
Right. Anyways.
You're not gonna demo your scoff?
He says in character, I scoff.
I scoff at thee.
Foul beast.
Well, let me know if I can get you any supplies. I've got whatever you might need, and well, where did I put that? He's digging through some papers on his desk. He pulls out a little business card. Nisk Tander, at your service. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Nesk. I'll be back by if I need any replenishments in my collection.
Great.
And I walk out. And I want to go to the other shop too, real quick. The
Bellbug's Pantry.
Yeah.
So you go in. This one is a lot. This one is very like Pillbug themed, I guess. Like the sign has a Pillbug on it, and but it's a lot more clean and organized than the other one. And you see Alver Potiker is at the counter, and he's a little bit larger man, sort of balding. Oh,
Hail, friend.
What can I do for you?
Yes, I'm new in town. I was just, I'm a fellow alchemist, and I was exploring the different alchemical shops around.
Oh, yeah, so I've got plenty here. I specialize mostly in herbals and gardening. It's really my focus. With the pill bugs and all. But I'd be more than happy to cook up some potions for you, or get some raw materials. I have plenty of herbs.
Great.
Feel free to browse my wares. And he motions to the shelves, and you notice that as he's doing so, he's like preoccupied with somebody else that just walked in.
Okay.
And he's I'll be right back with you. I have to go take care of this. And he like walks over to this other guy who looks a little. He's sort of a darker character, I guess. You know, he's a little bit. Your first read on him is that he's not up to anything good.
Oh.
And they're sort of he goes up to the main counter and they're sort of talking in hushed tones.
Okay, I would like to browse a shelf while trying to listen in.
Okay, so you can roll perception.
Is my perception 15.
All right, so you hear this other nameless guy that walked up to the front. You hear him ask, "Have any happy pillbugs turned up lately?" And
That doesn't sound okay.
and Oliver like kind of nervously looks towards you, which you could probably see out of your peripheral vision, and he sort of does a quick nod and grabs something from behind the counter and slides it to this guy, who pays for it, and they nod once again, and the guy turns around and leaves.
Okay, as he's leaving, I want to try to sleight of hand what he purchased.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Do this roll.
You're gonna just steal it? That's crimes.
He's part of the guard. He can just do that.
He's official now.
Oh, wait. I am, aren't I? I have... I stop him.
You stop.
I step in front of him. Like,
He sort of stands upright and looks at you confused. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm working with the sheriff's department, and well, you see, sir, you've done your purchase is a little suspicious to me. It's
My purchase? What are you talking about? I didn't buy anything.
I clearly saw you exchange funds for some sort of small object over there. You were trying to hide it, but
You're
I did
clearly
catch
mistaken. So, if
I
you excuse
am-
me.
it. Going to have to ask to search you, sir.
No, that's clearly unnecessary, and I would warn you against it.
Sir, if you do not allow this, I will be forced to apply a little force. Forced to use force, as they say.
As those humans say.
He like reaches into his jacket and pulls out a little like switchblade knife. Listen, kid, I said back off.
I pull my spear out.
Roll for initiative. I don't have a stat block for this guy. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can just roll an initiative in real life. What is
Or
my
pretend
plus? 16 plus
You beat him, so you go first.
18. Okay. Is there a way for me to non-lethally attack him with a spear?
You take a
Yeah,
minus
that-
4
you can,
penalty,
like-
but yes.
You can like clobber him.
I mean,
Yeah.
worst case scenario, you're about as effective as Caleb usually is.
Wow, this guy's
I
just
would
like
the
take
blunted.
penalty.
This guy's just wearing like plain clothes and stuff, so his AC is gonna be not that high.
So I implore you to cease, and then I
Kill him.
roll a plus. What am I adding? It's minus what?
Minus 4 for non-lethal.
Yep, minus
So
4.
it's plus my modifier minus 4.
Yep.
Okay, it's 17 flat then, because my
Yeah, I was about to say they probably
Modifier's 4.
counteract, huh?
yeah.
17 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
Okay, and then I do
You just do full damage.
full damage, so and 10. 6 plus 4. Okay.
He takes it right in the gut, and then slashes out at you. I'm gonna give him 17 to hit.
Ooh, 17 AC, so yeah.
All right. What's a knife? 1d4.
Sounds right. Yeah, daggers are 1d4.
Are they?
think so.
That's gonna be. I'll give him 2 on that. 2 damage, nicks you. And then he
Two
sort of
damage.
steps. He sort of steps towards the door. He's trying to maneuver himself around you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to trip him. Can I do that? Is that?
If
Yeah, it's just a
you,
combat maneuver.
you'll
Sure.
take an attack of opportunity unless you have improved trip.
I'm gonna take an attack of it. He's trying to go past me.
He could also step back, right, and trip.
I'm
That's
just
a
gonna
step back
hit
and
it.
trip.
I'm just gonna whack him again.
I don't
Alright,
think he
do
has
it.
a long spear.
Oh.
He only has a
Good
spear.
point.
No, I have a regular spear.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
Oh wait, do I have to move up to him? Did he walked away?
No, he just stepped. He's still next to you, but he stepped to the side of you. If that makes sense.
Okay, I
So
rolled.
if you were in between him and the door, now he's also next to the door.
I rolled a 17 again.
Dang.
This dice is weighted.
Yeah.
Waiting for 17s is great. That's like 15 better than I usually roll.
Only
I rolled a
15?
6 again. Freaking. 10 again.
Goodness.
Nice.
He's hurting now. He's gonna take another slash at you. That's only a 9.
Did you get in another fight?
Where
Yeah.
have you been?
He had,
I had to step away. My mom needed to talk to me.
he didn't come up, so I
Gotcha.
didn't mention it. But
He missed, and he takes one more step towards the door, and he's in the threshold now.
Oh, he didn't hit me with that one?
correct.
Or did he? Okay,
He
I
rolled
didn't
a
know if he
9.
did damage.
Yeah.
The short version, Aaron, is I went to an alchemist shop and a guy made a shady exchange with some, unhushed tones, and then tried to tell me that he didn't buy anything. And since I'm on the sheriff's department, which I was reminded of, I am attempting to subdue him.
Of course you are.
And I was attempted to search him first, and he didn't let me. So now he's trying to get away, and I'm whacking him. Okay. So I'm gonna give him another good hit here. That's a natural 20.
Oh, please don't
Goodness.
kill him. Don't kill him.
He's so dead.
We don't
Goodness.
have bail money.
What do I do again? I just roll again to confirm.
Yeah.
18. Man,
He's
that's
Yeah.
so
nice.
dead.
Mhm.
He's so dead.
Yep.
Okay, and then what is crit?
Double
It's
damage.
doubled.
Just
Yeah,
double,
roll your
whatever I
dice
roll here.
and add double your modifier.
Where's this guy's
Ooh, I
con?
rolled a 3.
Okay.
So 6 plus 6 plus 8. 14.
Just 14?
That's a
Are you
lot.
sure it's not 6 plus 12?
Wait, why?
Isn't your bonus to damage 6?
No. It's 4. It's 6 with the mutagen.
Not using 2 hands? Yeah, I guess you don't have to use 2 hands.
Oh shoot, I am using 2 hands. I guess I'm not right now. I forgot about that for this whole fight. So
Yeah, okay.
All right, so it was close, but he's not dead. He is
not
unconscious. He fell down. He is unconscious.
great.
But you
I
you
glare
look-
at the
you-
shopkeep.
the way you hit him that last time. You feel like you probably if you had hit him just a little bit harder, you would have broken his back or something.
Ooh.
You
All
were.
right.
They were pretty rough on that last one.
I glare at the shopkeep and I say, "You stay there behind the counter, sir."
And he's just wide-eyed, he can't believe what's happening right now.
And I want to search this dude for whatever he purchased.
All right, he's got How much money does this guy have on him? He's probably got like 10 gold on him. But the interesting thing that you were looking for that he has on him is a vial of some liquid.
Okay, I open the vial and smell it, and I want to do a what would this be, like a knowledge arcana maybe? You have to figure out what it
do
is.
craft alchemy.
I do have craft alchemy.
Yeah, you're gonna be wicked good at that.
It's also like perfect.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll roll this. 18. This dice is too good.
Wow.
Plus 6.
Yeah, so you
24.
very quickly identify it as a pretty potent poison.
All right, I cap that bad boy up. I slip it in my bag, and I say, "Sir, did you sell this man poison?"
Of course not. What are you talking about?
I'm an alchemist, sir. You should know not to try to lie to me about such things.
He looks like he's like white as a sheet. He's very scared.
I think you're gonna have to come with me down to the sheriff's office.
I really don't think that's necessary. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
I don't think there's much to misunderstand here. You sold this man this vial, and it clearly contains a very deadly poison.
All right, listen, just don't have to hit me, okay? I won't resist. It's. You can put your spear away.
I keep my spear out.
Oh, that's hot. I mean,
Wow.
And
are you like also bringing the body?
Yeah, I wanna try to bring that guy too. So this might be difficult.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to like, keep. Like you can tell, it's gonna be hard to keep track of him and also carry the body. So roll like an intimidate.
Okay. My intimidate is not good. 12 minus
the one
2.
thing
That's a
I'm good
10.
at.
Yeah, but I'll give you a bonus for just cold cocking this guy. So you feel like he'll probably, as long as you just vaguely gesture toward him with a spear, he'll probably go where you want him to go.
Okay, so I wanna drag guy with one arm, hold my spear with the other arm, and kind of get the other guy in front of my spear, and we're gonna waltz down to the sheriff's office.
Over to the garrison.
Yep.
And I guess I don't know, maybe Rockthor and Kremik are still there. And
you guys still there?
Nash
I'm
was
on my
heading
way
back there too.
Yeah.
That's a reunion.
Yeah, we can all meet back
Yay.
together. I missed you guys.
Yay!
And Sheriff Hemlock says, "Oh, what's going on here?"
It's a reunion,
First-
Sheriff.
First day on the job, and I've already apprehended some burps.
That's incredible work. I'm impressed. Vashti, take them down to the cells. What did they do?
You may know.
Take them down to the cells first.
Take 'em
What
down.
did they do
Wait,
also
what?
while you're on the way?
What happened?
Guilty
he's a very
till
good,
proven
he's a
innocent.
very good sheriff.
Clearly.
Probably know Alvar here.
Yes, Oliver.
Now we've caught him selling this unconscious man some poison.
This one's been in here before. Yeah, take these boys downstairs. We continue to have problems with the Zarni around here. I bring them in here every week, and they find a way to out, either legitimately or not.
That doesn't make much sense. You do lock the cages, correct?
Yes, but they have very good lawyers.
Okay.
Fair.
I can never pin the guy, the ringleader. Like he's just slippery guy. It's always these low-level thugs that fall for him, but I know he's behind it.
Well, my job's done, I guess. I left
Just
I
dust
left
his
the
hands
gold on
off.
the guy. Like, I'm not taking his stuff. I just
Okay. You
confiscated
took the
the
poison.
Yeah. So I say you might want to interrogate him and try to figure out who he was going to use that poison on.
Yeah, we'll get right to the bottom of that. Thing to do with
And then
these
I
goblin
say-
attacks.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Hi guys.
So, have you just been gallivanting around arresting people?
Well, just a case of right place, right time, I suppose. And
Making you
I
all
recount.
feel like less accomplished in what you've done. I guess you've all had pretty good breakthroughs, right?
Yeah, it seems
Yes.
like
Everybody figured out something.
We discovered, friend. I think your tunnel theory might be panning out.
Yes, I knew tunnels. And I recount my discoveries with the stables and how that dude
He's a fucking blood
is a little
psychopath.
it's a little weird, little psycho. And just kind of generally impart my knowledge that I gained throughout the day.
Well,
We don't do the same.
that's probably one
we
more
definitely
name
didn't get money.
crossed off the list.
So
yeah,
you
we can
guys
give you the money.
didn't make any money today, did you?
Why do you ask?
We divvy the money. Rockthor has it. Rockthor's gonna divvy it.
yeah, that checks out.
Or
Yeah.
is it five each to us?
Oh, am I here yet?
Mhm.
Am I actually here?
I'd assume so.
I thought I thought you got 20 gold.
Yep.
Yeah, 20.
Why is Aaron saying it like it's a
he sure is.
like it's a fake,
It's just-
like it's a big faker, a faker daker going on over here?
Baker Daker.
As
Yeah.
the kids say.
I let the sheriff know where those tracks led to. I assume he's got a map in here or something. Let him know he should have some people patrol it.
Sorry, what was that?
I let the sheriff know where the tracks led to on the wall,
Oh, that they led to the wall?
Yeah.
Hmm.
and I let him know where.
But
And
someone must
also,
have let them over the wall to begin with, though.
Mm.
there was
Tall goblin
humanoid
necromancer.
tracks among them. One set, I believe.
We're being helped. Ooh.
I believe I have the answer. I already forget his name though. He owns the glasswork.
Mr. Kaijitsu.
Yeah, Lanjitsu
Kaijitsu.
Kaijitsu.
Is that Amiko's dad?
No, he.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was
Yeah,
thinking
get
of something
outta here,
different.
Jake.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, yeah, Sheriff Helmlock would say, yes, that's, Amico's father. They're not on the best terms, from what I understand, but...
Is it because of his love of goblins and necromancy, perhaps?
Not that I know of.
So it's a secret then.
Rockthor is so insightful.
He's very smart.
This is the
People
bottom
don't
of
give him
things.
credit, but he's cracked this case wide open.
There's a chance we could follow the tracks on the other side of the wall, but you also seem to have a good lead.
Yes, well, where did the tracks lead on the other side of the wall?
They were at the graveyard.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay,
they go
so-
into a pretty heavily forested area.
Yeah,
So complete opposite side of
Yes.
where my tunnel is coming from.
100%
Yeah.
opposite side.
Interesting. I mean, okay, could be a very long tunnel. Let's not rule that out.
Also, they could have been coming from more than one place.
That is also true. If we operate under the assumption that the goblin attack was a distraction to steal the bones, it could have been a tunnel from the south and a ladder from the north. Or,
There
tall
were a
goblin
bunch of
necromancer from the
Goblin
north.
tracks up in the north as well, but yes.
Well, yes, but goblins help steal the body, and then goblins also create the goblin distraction. It's goblins all over, really, is what I'm getting at.
Goblins all the way down.
Exactly. See, he gets it. Well, which do we want to check on first?
Sig, did you mention the crazy people meeting?
Oh,
You mean
The revolutionaries?
the revolutionaries, yeah. The alt-right.
Ooh.
wait? What? I don't even remember this. What?
Guy invited
Davrin, yeah, Davrin invited you to the Fat Man's Feedbag to talk with his,
Oh,
his
yeah,
buddies,
okay.
Gressel and
Yeah.
Grail,
Oh,
about
issues
the
with
current
authority.
the current leadership in Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I do not mention that.
This is smart.
Yeah.
We are not going there.
You also know that like that area down there on the very southern tip, like once you go south of the Rusty Dragon, like that's really a slummy area. Like it's pretty sketchy down there.
what was the number for the Rusty Dragon again?
37.
37. That's right. Okay.
Well, we can go check that guy's house out, but I think it's probably a good place to call it for tonight.
Yeah, it is like
Yeah,
midnight.
it's about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if probably one more thing you could do before you'd want to call it a day. Since you've been out and about.
Wait, what?
There.
I'm trying to think of a hook to end on, but I can't.
Well, I don't know. I think this is decent. We've got a lead.
Yeah, I
We've
think
got
you got some
tracks.
leads.
Yeah.
We're about
You know,
to
there was
go find
Tunnel
our...
dug under basically the entire town from the
Yeah.
south all the way past the wall.
Also
and
under
then
the
they
harbor.
put a ladder up. I mean, goblins are real smart.
I mean, look, that tall goblin necromancer is very...
Yeah, convincing. Yeah, so I think probably next time there's still some time left in the day. You could do a few more things before you go on your little hunting trip the next morning.
yeah, that's right. We're signed up to hunt boars.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
unless we become very busy, but
Yeah.
So, I
You
mean,
could
is
blow 'em
it...
off.
What time of day is it roughly? Because could we conceivably still go and, like, check on this man's?
Yeah, I think it's probably like just past noon at this point. It seems
Okay.
like maybe.
Yeah, so we can probably, like, right, go check on this man's. That takes some amount of time, depending on how much we have to arrest him.
Right.
It's decent.
Somebody want to cure me?
Oh, you got
oh,
a
are you
scratch?
injured?
I
You took 1 damage or 2
I took
damage.
2 damage.
Took wham wham.
Damage.
Fine.
2
Yeah,
damage.
That's minimum healing.
Just-
Remember
yeah,
I saw
just-
that on you?
Just save it. At the end of the day, you can get it.
Well, like the. Oh yeah, what happens overnight? Do I heal any?
You heal some amount.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
how
like
much.
con modifier or something. But like,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't slept since you got stabbed, right?
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying, like in terms of before the boar hunt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your little paper cut will probably heal.
Also, do you have
I
what
did get
extracts? Do you
stabbed.
have?
Good question.
Enlarged person. I had them somewhere. I think it's actually on my iPad, which is not here. The lengthy arm one, and then one other one.
Okay.
Might
No
actually just
heals,
be
though.
called long arm.
Yeah,
it is
long
called
arm,
long
yep.
arm. Yep.
It makes it very easy to remember. The one with the long arms.
I do
oh
not-
yeah.
I don't have heals, no.
I feel like a lot of the spells are pretty straightforward in their name.
It's true. Enlarged person.
Are you
Fireball.
Are you all keeping track of your experience?
I did last time. We got 253 last time.
My sheet didn't save, so I definitely lost that last time.
So last time you had 253, and This time you got 469.
Oh, that's not a number, Jake.
Is the sex number
No.
with a 4 in front.
How do you know, like, what
722.
experience, like how that quantifies to level?
722. So what's the fast track is like?
Oh, they
2000,
have
I
like a
think?
track.
Yeah, there's tracks and like enemies have experience, and usually for like an adventure path, it'll list experience for like more puzzly type encounters.
Mm-hmm. Fast
Well, you got
track
some
is
you got some extra
1300.
experience because
Oh, 1300.
Alex took out a random dude
Yeah.
that I was not prepared for.
Well done, Alex. Sig
1300
rather.
is fast track.
Yeah, 1300.
What do
Yeah.
you
Oh,
what
so
do you
you're
say
like
it was?
Half there.
Yeah.
You
722
should be
in
at
total.
You should be at 722 total.
Oh, 722. Okay.
It was 469 from this time. Every time.
Never gets old.
Why did I have 2000 down? I must have had pulled a number from some weird place.
It's medium track. It's 2000.
I thought I changed it somewhere, but okay. That's probably in my iPad also.
Shoot.
I have like 3 different character sheets going.
Nice.
So that's still level 1.
Yeah.
Rough, man. Paladin's level 2 is pretty big.
Yeah, what? You get freaking everything. You get
Divine
charisma to
Grace
saves.
and
Yeah.
Lay on Hands.
And
Oof.
lay on hands, man.
Oof. It's
See,
nice.
what do you need to get there?
For second level?
600 more?
Yeah.
Do we want to just like... We just pick a fight.
Yeah.
Just kill the sheriff.
Just go on a killing spree.
Yeah. I'm a paladin.
I've definitely
but-
never had characters who kind of
Hey man, we didn't even level
didn't
off
wipe
that.
out half a town.
We should have fucking leveled off that, but whatever. It's fine.
Pretty soon. You're barking up some trees, so that'll help you out. Cool. I'm just glad I drew blood.
Yeah. Now you took half my
That's,
health.
I did nothing.
What
Hey, thanks for
happened?
playing.
Was that from goblins? No, that was from the freaking skeleton, wasn't
Skeletons, yeah. Skeletons were a lot more effective because they were rolling d6s.
it?
Yeah, goblins are like...
Goblins are pretty weak.
Yeah, which is why I'm glad the final boss for this is going to be a goblin necromancer.
Right?
That's really like...
It's a really weak necromancer.
Really,
Yeah.
really tall.
He's
makes-
very tall.
He makes skeletal rats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like you start reading farther in the book and you're like, these monsters are so much more interesting than the first book monsters.
Oh yeah, dude, the monsters get crazy in Pathfinder. There's one monster, I think it's called a crypt thing. I think that's all it is.
Okay.
But it has, like, when it first encounters people, it immediately teleports them all in a random direction
Nice.
if they
Yeah,
fail
no.
to save.
Mummies
Crazy cool.
terrify people and then kill them immediately.
I was telling some people about that yesterday.
Yeah. What,
How I
what
murdered
fun
you in one
game.
hit.
Okay. Do a good old Brendan Fraser.